The day I graduated college in 2005, I decided to start a rental company. It took a few years until it became successful enough to be my full-time job, but now it's all I do. My hope is to help you by sharing my knowledge.
On-site meetings. I have grown to hate them because it takes a lot of time. I'm doing 2 today, and these are my first 2 of the year. It kind of seems like once you get to a certain level and a certain size, that on-site meetings kind of just fall off. Like, no one's really calling to do an on-site meeting for 20 by 30 pole tent in their backyard for graduation weekend. More people are calling to do an on-site meeting for big tents, like, because they don't know if it's going to fit or work or whatever. But if they got a big open field or a huge open backyard, we don't even need to go out. There's no need. And then, we have gone out. People have said they want us to come out, and we've driven an hour, and literally the meeting takes 30 seconds, and then we turn around and leave, and it just sucks. I hate on-site meetings. I understand that sometimes they need to be done, but we try to avoid them as much as possible. Even though on my website it says on-site meetings are available, we try to get them to send us pictures first, and then if we see an issue, then we'll go out. If there's no issue, we'll say that's fine. We'll take a look at Google satellite images and see if it's fine. It's a huge time killer, especially in the summer when you're trying to do other things and someone wants you to come out and you're already working 60 hours a week, and now someone wants you to drive out half hour for a meeting that's going to take 30 seconds to say, yep, everything's going to work, it'll be great. Now, when I first started on-site meetings, that's the way I did every single wedding. I made sure I went out because I didn't have a showroom. I was out of my mom's garage, then I was out of my garage, then I rented a warehouse, which was kind of like sketchy looking. So I didn't want people coming around looking like I was unprofessional. So I did everything on-site meeting to avoid that and just be more professional. But then once I got a warehouse with a showroom and stuff, I just want the people to come in and talk, and we'll give them coffee, and we'll go over their quote and make a quote for them right then and there and show them a bunch of things. And if there is an issue, we'll go out. Now, my 2 meetings today, one guy says there is an issue. He doesn't know if things are going to fit or where things are going to go. He needs a wedding for 200 people, and he doesn't think he has the room. So, I'm not busy right now. I literally have nothing to do today besides clean up the warehouse and get it organized because the contractors are winding down on building things, and we're starting to wind up on needing to do work. So I don't have much to do today, so I figure I can run out and go do that and check it out. And then the other guy needs a frame tent over his driveway. It's kind of confusing. I'm not sure if he wants a tent from the back of his garage to like another garage or something, or I don't know. So I gotta go check that out. But meetings, like I said, I try to avoid them. I'm kind of sour on them because so many of them are just drive half hour to an hour, be there for 30 seconds, and then turn around, and just kills time. So we really try not to do it. Plus, in the summer, it's next to impossible. I can't do it. The office guy can't do it because he's getting phone calls every 5 minutes. I don't have other people just sitting around who are going to go do it. Plus, they don't know exactly what I'm looking for when I go on a meeting. So it's kind of a necessary evil. You're going to have to go on meetings. You're going to have to waste time. There is a way to kind of mitigate it. You can charge, say $50 for a meeting, and then if they decide to rent from you, that $50 comes off the rental. If they don't rent from you, then they paid you $50 to come out. I don't really do that because I think it seems kind of weird. Does a contractor or a landscaping company charge you $50 to come out? No. I've only ever really heard of tent companies doing it, but I do get why tent companies do it because it is kind of a waste of time. And sometimes you may go out and do a quote for someone, and they just wanted you to come out so that then they could use your quote as leverage against another company, and then they never end up going with you. They were just using your time, using you to get a quote to show another company to get a cheaper price. So I do get why some companies do it, but I just choose not to do it because it just seems weird. But all right, I'm going to hit up this one place. I'll show you pictures or a video of his property and what we're thinking, and then I'll hit up the next place and show you that. Hopefully they go well. Okay, so the first place, it's a doctor who thinks he can do everything and anything. He needs 200 people, but he doesn't have a lot of space. He's got a backyard where he's going to put a pool, so he can't do it there. He's got this this place where all the stone is. He wants me to build a floor, and I told him that's very expensive. It's about $8,000 to put a floor in and then a tent on top of it. So he's going to end up taking all this out and put grass in. And then right up here on the ridge of the hill is where he's going to do another tent for the dance floor. And we're going to do half seating, half cocktail tables. So it's kind of like a cocktail event. And so then we'll be able to do 200 people in there. And then up on this ridge up over here, he will be able to do the dance floor. And it's not exactly what he wanted, but at this point he said he doesn't care. He just wants to have the wedding at his house and have everyone there and be comfortable and just have it at his house instead of a venue. Okay, now this last meeting went really quick, literally like 5 minutes, but it is about 3 minutes from my warehouse, so it doesn't really matter. It was a little shocking when I pulled up. It's a cop, and it's you always get nervous when there's a cop car around. He was a nice guy or whatever, but his is really simple. He just wants a 20 by 20 tent on his driveway, kind of as close to the garage as possible, and that's it. We don't have to do any weights because all the stakes and ratchets will reach to the grass and stuff. So really easy job. 20 by 20, 2 sides, one on each side, and open into the garage. And from the garage, he's got another back garage door that leads to the pool. So it's just basically extending the space in his garage by 20 feet. And I'd say his garage is about 20 by 40, and then it opens up to a pool. So super easy meeting, super nice guy. The first guy was difficult. He didn't want to hear what I was saying and didn't believe what I was saying, that he needs a 40 by 100 tent to do what he wants. But I talked him into a 40 by 60 half seated, half cocktail event. So those were my meetings today. The cop guy was really easy. The first guy, who happens to be a doctor, was a little more difficult, but we came, with my expertise and knowledge, I told him what he needs, and I'm gonna build a quote for both of them right now and send it out to him. Thanks for watching, and have fun on your meetings.